When it comes to the narcissist personality disorder, they are all covert in some degree, as they all try to hide their motives or the intent behind their behaviour. Most are difficult to spot, however, be it the overt, the loud, arrogant, cocky, all about me, look how amazing I am narcissist, to the covert, quiet, shy, reserved, everyone feels sorry for me narcissist, the somatic to the cerebral, malignant to communal, grandiose to fragile. They all share the same traits, and even these can vary from narcissist to narcissist, as they would only need to show 5 characteristics to be classed as on the spectrum of the disorder. These are a belief they are special, exploitative, grandiose, envious, lack of empathy, entitlement, requires excessive admiration, arrogance, and preoccupation with unlimited success. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. This video is going to be about the covert narcissist. If you are new to the channel, this channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder. To give you more understanding of the people you might have been dealing with throughout your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you recover from narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. Narcissistic people are hard to spot, especially when we don't know that people like this exist. Coverts can be harder to identify. They are very fragile, very ashamed people, extremely sensitive to setbacks and criticism. They are very woe is me. They've suffered more than anybody else. Extraordinarily envious and jealous, not understanding why others get stuff they don't. They can be passive aggressive, and they can be very antisocial. They will continue to nag if they work. They can often change jobs fast. They can get bored very quickly. They are extremely lazy. They can break the rules and then sulk when they get caught out on breaking the rules. Introverted or covert narcissists are introverted, shy, sly, play the victim, hidden passive-aggressive manipulation, things like the sulks and the silent treatments, impatience, extremely envious of others, self-entitlement, passive self-importance, procrastination, neglectful. They have a self-serving empathy, and they blame all others for faults within the narcissist's lives or any of the narcissist's own wrongdoings. On the surface, as with most narcissists, coverts can seem like a normal, healthy, happy, confident person. Some can be very well-mannered and very polite. It's not until you get to know them, like most narcissists, that something just doesn't seem to add up. You just can't seem to communicate with them. You can never seem to end that disagreement or find a mutual compromise with them. Coverts are not usually loud and in charge like many think someone with the disorder would be. In the beginning, they tend to be okay, and they don't tend to be that argumentative. They do have that sense of entitlement and superiority, just not as in your face, more a woe is me. It can seem like they are approachable at times, but they do play the victim very well. Covert narcissists hate feeling vulnerable, and they hate any weakness being known to others. When they feel threatened, real or perceived, when people see any form of humanity within the narcissist, any weakness, any mistake or any flaw within them that the narcissist themselves doesn't want others to know about, they go on the attack with the blame and shame towards others and other people's faults. We all make mistakes in life, and a narcissist will nitpick at these to bring other people down to feel better about themselves. They will shame the other person to feel better about themselves. They will bait people into reacting so that the narcissists themselves can then play the victim to escape all responsibility. Often it's the covert's method to use the passive-aggressive behaviour, to shut down, to withdraw, to suddenly fall silent out of nowhere, often leaving us wondering what just happened, so that we work harder to make it up to them for things that they did to us. There's that lack of empathy with them. They come across as cold and not interested in you, oblivious to your feelings, as they just don't care. They are very arrogant and will not apologise, only if it's twisted round onto something you did. I'm sorry you. I'm sorry if I'm sorry but. Coverts seem almost smug. It's their way or no way. They can come across as very misunderstood, special people who knows what others think or feel, and they will often claim they know you better than you know yourself. And sometimes it's just difficult, like with any narcissist, to just understand them. That smirk can come out as they are deceiving those around them. Everyone who manipulates tries to do it in a way that they can get away with exploiting other people. Those with more overt methods are as equally underhand with it. Coverts are often the shy narcissist or the fragile. They can be the communal narcissist personality type. The covert narcissist can come across as shy, empty, depressed, low energy. They have the grandiosity on the inside, but they feel ashamed about it. If they get stressed, they might even have some anxiety. They will be very vulnerable in front of select people to gain sympathy. They will want you to feel sorry for them. Coverts will guilt trip others as much as they can. They might look very dramatic when they are looking for sympathy. They believe they have a right to everything and they are self-entitled. They do believe they are special. They have the lack of empathy, think they are better than those around them, yet at the same time believe they are not good enough. They are people who try to come across as perfect, who come across as morally superior, not recognising that even if we have morals, we can still make mistakes. Things like, I've got no money, but I really need this. And they will beg and they will plead to get something. They will guilt trip to get something. Or they might not ask directly. If they are ill, they require a lot of sympathetic attention, often making those around them feel sorry for them, even obligated to look after them. Yet if you're ill, they will ignore you and leave you to deal with it. They will always play the victim, even if there is evidence. They will twist and turn it so they are the victim. Through many forms of projection, they will pass all their insecurities onto their main partner. Coverts will do what they need to remain in control and feel superior. They are more neglectful of others in a non-verbal way, letting people down, ghosting people, sulking, and those silent treatments. They are less likely to flatter people and more likely to gain attention by playing the woe is me. Lots of passive-aggressive behaviour, cutting you off mid-sentence, making promises and failing to deliver. If the covert does give out some form of flattery, it's because they want something in return and they will guilt trip in order to meet their own need. Coverts will get others to question their perception rather than directly shaming or blaming someone. They are the ones that will say, "Are you really going to wear that? I wouldn't bother doing that if I was you." They rarely directly invalidate you. Most often it's underhand and extremely hurtful. They are self-absorbed. Most narcissists do not pay attention or listen to others. With the overt, they will butt in, take over conversations, not be helpful, to make it all about them in some form of way. Coverts can be quieter, therefore they might just look like they are listening and paying attention to you. They actually just zone out and block out what you're saying, only picking out the bits that they can use against you. Healthy people can do this too if they are busy or stressed over a situation. Coverts do it most of the time. They make a quick judgment on whether the conversation will serve them, and if not, their mind is out of there as they think about themselves. They might sit quietly and pretend to listen to others, yet they often are in deep thoughts about themselves, looking for opportunities to interrupt and talk about themselves. Anything negative that's happened to you, they will have experienced far worse. They are usually extremely negative people. They are self-entitled and they believe that their needs come first without a care for who they hurt. They will often hold a grudge against others for a lifetime. So listen carefully to how they talk about those around them, especially those that they believe have crossed them. They often seek revenge on those they believe in having mistreated them. Usually they wait for the perfect opportunity to take someone else down. Remember to stay in your reality, learn your values and stick with your beliefs. Never again allow people to guilt trip you into doing something that goes against who you are as a person. Don't feel obligated into helping those who are never around to help you unless they're going to use how they helped you against you. When people use their help to make you feel obligated, they're not helping you out of kindness. They're helping you to exploit you. I shall add the videos in the description that explain more about the covert manipulation tactics and creating boundaries around narcissistic people. If you have any signs you've noticed within a covert narcissist, please do drop that into the comments to help other people recognise the kinds of people they might be dealing with. I shall link into the description the online courses that I have available, which are just a step-by-step guide to a better understanding of the disorder and different ways to recover from narcissistic abuse. I am full for one-to-one coaching. I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link will also be in the description. Thank you very much for listening and go out there and create the day that you deserve because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.